Faith is the muscle that we have to build with time, but faith is something that can move the mountain. And it's something that can help you manifest literally anything and everything. And it's not easy. You got to choose it every single day. You got to pick yourself up even when you're falling down, even when you have a lot of the stuff going around in your opposite situation, opposite circumstances. You got to keep up going. You cannot lose the faith. You cannot lose yourself, because you got to remind yourself that nothing more rewarding than what if this thing works out? What if it works out? What if it all works out? Even if it doesn't seem like right now, even if it doesn't make sense how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen. But what if it all work out? What if you just got to keep going and not give up, keep persisting? What if it's everything is just part of the process? All the doubting, all the wavering, all the questioning, everything is part of the process. Like, who knows what's going to happen next? Nobody knows. Nobody can predict the future. Future is something so unpredictable. Even we manifest and we create our future, still it's unpredictable. So who knows what's going to happen next? What if everything will going to work out? What if all the pain, all the sufferings, all the hard work, all the struggle, everything is going to leading you to the greater purpose? It's leading you to get exactly what you want. It's leading you, guiding you in the process for something bigger and something greater that's going to happen, or that the exact thing that you want. What if everything is meant to be like this? Who knows what the path look like? Because the path is not always linear, straightforward answer. It's curvy, ups and downs, so many roadblocks in between. You conquer them, you go forward, you move with that energy. And what if everything is just perfectly exactly the way you want it to happen? What if everything is just perfect right now? Even if it doesn't seem, even if the opposite thing is happening, what if everything is perfect? Who knows? What if you are very close to getting what you want, and if you not give up right now, if you keep persisting, you reach there sooner or later? Who knows what's going to happen? So it's just that we are assuming things and we are creating and manifesting our life. And sometimes it gets so hard to understand these things, especially when you are going through a very tough situation in your life, opposite stuff, opposite things. You don't understand what's going to happen next, but you keep persisting, you keep going with that. And you're choosing that energy every single day. And you got to go and persist in that. And that's what you're doing. So I just use this videos not just for you guys, this content not just for you guys, but for me as well, because I do need a reminder as well. We do all need reminder every single day or time to time. That's why I'm making this content, to help you guys and help me as well, to keep up, not to give up, just to keep going. What if everything is working out perfectly the way the universe has planned for us? Because nobody knows how you're going to get whatever you want, what's the process will going to look like, or what's the things will going to look like. Nobody knows how it's going to happen. Nobody really knows. Nobody can predict it. We are just assuming things. We are just assuming, and who knows, whatever we are assuming is going to be true. Who knows that? So what if it just you keep going and keep having faith and just do it? What if that's all is required from your side? That you don't give up. You don't give up in your dreams. You don't give up in the things that you're wishing, hoping, wanting, waiting. Because what you want also wants you. Your desires are loyal to you, just like you are loyal to your desires. So keep this content as a reminder, as a remembrance for you to keep coming back to who you are, and keep coming back to what you want, what your desires are, and not give up. Even if the opposite stuff happening, even if every cell of your body feels like you want to give up, every cell of your body is telling you to give up, and in that moment you don't give up, you just keep going. Because maybe you are very close to getting what you want, and especially when you feel so hard, when you feel like I cannot do it anymore, I cannot persist it anymore, I feel like giving up. Especially at that time, you're very close to getting what you want. And at that moment, if you give up, then you're going to lose everything. Everything that you did in the process of reaching where you are right now. All your pain, all your sufferings, all the tears, all the blood, everything will going to go in vain if you give up right now. So don't give up. Keep going. And I understand the life is not easy. Nobody has gifted with an easy life, even if it seems from the outside that everything is figured out for the other person, but it is not the case. Everybody have their own struggle, their own challenges, their own hardships. But the people who win in life are the people who never give up. Remember that. Hopefully it helps. Consider subscribing for more videos. I'll see you the next time. Bye bye.